been talking with the teams internally too, and just kind of encouraging them to think through making sure they have a space that's kind of dedicated to work. So there is some way to kind of get into the zone and out of the zone. And then the other one is find some way to make sure you're getting some exercise and stress relief in general. And then the third thing we've been trying to make sure, especially for people with kids, is, make sure you got some family time and you actually treat that as kind of sacred. So we've asked teams not to schedule calls, at noon, let people do lunch with their families, or dinner time, try to avoid calls. Try to get, our org as a whole, all hands type stuff we're trying to do in times that are relatively friendly. Now it's a juggling act because we got multiple geos, multiple time zones. So you're never quite sure if you're getting it right. But, in the aggregate, I think we're doing an okay job.
That's good. Yeah, it's really hard when you're working with remote teams in different regions because you want to be sensitive to like not messaging them when they should be kind of with their family, not bothering them. So,
well, yeah, the other problem we used to have with some of the remote teams is, they kind of feel cheated because you're not face to face. They were always remote, and now everybody's remote. So in some ways, I feel like, there's a little bit of time balancing that maybe you don't always get right, but in some sense now we're all in the same boat. And I will say also, just from an exec perspective, our executive team meetings, we used to cluster a lot of them in Seattle, and I'm in the Bay Area, so I'd be up there, maybe every 2-3 weeks. But other times I'd be remote myself. They've gotten a lot more effective for remote participants. Everything's sort of been balanced a little bit to consider the fact that, people no one's there, so we kind of got to make it work, in a fully distributed fashion. So I don't know when things are going to get back to quote unquote normal. But I suspect that even when they do, we'll probably be doing a lot more remote, not just meetings, but business processes overall than we used to.
Thank you so much for checking out this clip from the Data Talk podcast. To watch the full episode, you can either go to the Experian blog. The URL is experian.com/datatalk, or you can click on the link, which is found in the description of this video.